Hey guys, so it's been quite a few weeks since I've given myself a manicure. So as you can see, the skin has really been pulled down onto the nail plate as my cuticle has grown out. So I'm going to show you how I remove it using a basic manicure. So I'm going straight for my ORG mineral peel, and this is a body and face exfoliant. So it's not meant for this purpose, but I just find it very effective. So I've been using it on my nails for years. So this is my alternative to soaking my nails, and then I can immediately go in with my cuticle pusher. And as you guys can see, I'm being as gentle as possible, just gently coercing it back rather than trying to stab or jab it back like this. So this is an example of what you don't want to do. Instead, go in circular motions, swooping around the curve of the cuticle area, and you're much less likely to hurt yourself this way. So just remember, don't put too much pressure. Actually let your cuticle softener do its job, or soften your skin with water so that this isn't difficult. Because it should not, I repeat, it should not be painful. And if it is, just stop. Again, this is what I'm doing. So this is my nail care routine for me, and I'm not advocating it for anyone else. Just sharing my experience and what I do, because I haven't gone to a salon for literally like years. I can't even tell you how long it's been. So after I've pushed the epinicium back, I now go in with the other side of my cuticle pusher to just lift any skin that has peeled up on its own. And do keep in mind that some of this is not actually my skin. So the mineral peel that I used does kind of gum up. And so now we have clearly defined the dead skin, or what I will be removing from my finger. This skin is attached to the proximal nail fold, however, it's not cuticle. And if you too have this area of skin, you can just leave it there. And some of you guys have asked me how I know what skin to cut or that I want to cut, because again, you don't have to cut anything. This is just my personal choice. But how I determine that is I find that skin that needs to be exfoliated usually becomes very super translucent when it is thoroughly hydrated. So in my pedicure videos, for example, when I soak my feet, I can literally see through the skin, and I can see the shadow of my tools when I put them behind it. So in the previous clip, you guys could see the tip of my cuticle pusher through the skin. And here, I've actually been a little bit conservative with cutting that skin away. So even after I've detached this piece, you can still kind of see that semi-white translucent skin on the nail fold that I have left. So I always err on the side of not cutting away too much at first, because I can always go back in. But if I get overzealous to begin with, then I can go too deep and actually cut living skin. So already you can see that this is a huge improvement, and I have a lot more space on my nail bed, which is going to make painting my nails much easier and have longevity. So I spray the peel again just to kind of double check my work. So I re-moisten and then just go back over the area to make sure that I haven't left anything behind. And here you can actually see exactly what I'm talking about in terms of the product itself gumming up. So that's what you guys are seeing right now. So I'm thinking that if I post another video like this, that I may just soak in water so that you guys can see the difference. And also to see if maybe I've evolved from this product, because of course it is very pricey. And from your feedback, I've learned that they've actually downgraded the bottle again, because this originally used to come in 8 ounces. So I just wanted to point out that before I've even cut anything, as you guys can see when I go to push the skin back, this is the proximal nail fold. However, if I also push back on a nail that I've already trimmed, you'll see that the proximal nail fold is still there. So that is the proximal nail fold, not the skin that is sitting on my nail plate. As the name implies, folds back on itself. So it has to actually tuck under and back. So the fold covers my nail up into my finger. So if I put tension on the top of my finger or where the proximal nail fold is, really pulling the skin taut allows me to have full visibility. So again, I'm just going to reiterate, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to do any of this. But just in case you're curious, the reason why I am being so thorough is because personally, I just like the look of very well manicured nails. And when doing any type of nail enhancement and using like acrylics or gel, you do have to make sure that there's no tissue on your nail plate because that is going to cause your product to lift. So yes, this is part of that process. It's just a personal preference. So if you disagree with it, that's okay. You don't have to do it. However, I am, and I will continue to. And also I filmed this on my phone and had way more footage of me doing my opposite hand. So I do this exact routine with my opposite hand, even though I am right-handed. But I wasn't able to export it to my computer because the file was too large. So if you guys want to see how I do this on my right hand with my non-dominant hand, I think I'm going to turn that into an IGTV. So if you aren't already following me on Instagram, make sure you do that and you won't miss it whenever I post it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.